that he stays safe.
Surely that child isn't slacking off.
Narukami, please. See that he stays safe.
Okay. Starting off with a good fortune. A day like any other. Describes the anniversary pretty well. It's the same as any other day. Nothing new or exciting. Unfortunate, but yeah. If you want to keep playing Genshin, maybe these sorts of things are to be expected. So I'll try to keep it short. Going to do daily commissions first. Oh boy. That's a lot of Haas 00312. I'm going to, let's see. Okay. First time I've had to mess with the activity feed, so I think we're good now.
Clear weather all around brightens the heart.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Wind strike!
Take flight!
There is no escape!
Alright, let's keep on going. I guess I'll do I guess I'll do an artifact run on the way to this commission since it's kind of far from a waypoint.
Shine down.
We also have a random event. Let's see if I can do something like this. Going to show a completely useless trick that
Scenery is
does
wonderful.
pretty much
Surely enough to
nothing.
convince anyone to become a wanderer.
So what I'm doing is placing myself between these two barrels, facing the water here, and I'm going to wait for idle animation. So yeah, that's it. That's all there is to it. You get to fly up in the air for however long the idle animation lasts, which doesn't really do anything.
Wind strike. Shine down. Whirling snow.
Okay, finally getting around to this commission now.
Illusion shattered.
Fallen leaves. Adorn!
Leave it up to me. As a dutiful maid would. Take flight. Embrace the ice.
Okay, it still worked out, even though the Mighty Churl blocked a lot of Ayaka's burst. Still have a shooter shooting arrows at me. Just going to ignore it and head over to Lihua Marsh.
Time to go.
That's actually my first horsetail seed. Okay, this one should be pretty quick.
Steady as stone.
And now for the final commission. Looks like a sabotage. Sabotage, yep. I just knew based on the location.
Take flight. Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal.
Okay, wait. Didn't really expect that much damage from my Raiden. It's only 40k, but still pretty good amount for someone like me. And now we can move on to daily usage of resin. Oh, right. The fish claymore should be out. I've seen people using it. And I'm not sure what I would need or what weapon essential materials are needed for that. So maybe I can hold off on using some resin, but I will use up a little bit for now. Get through some of the weekly bosses. I guess I could put Eula in, but we'll keep Ayaka.
There is no wind strider. Whirling snow.
Get him, Noel. Oh, wait. Okay, there we go.
Illusion.
As one with wind and cloud.
My apologies.
No Ayaka burst, so have to wait at least one more cycle.
Shine down. There is no escape. Shine down. Wind strike. Whirling snow.
Alright, that should do it. Okay, it's anniversary time. We will get gladiators, attack percent, crit rate, crit damage. Gladiator? Oh. Defense. Nice. Yep. The usual weekly nothing. Unlucky. Okay, how about Andreas? Maybe the wolf has something a bit better.
Time to go.
Okay, sorry Ayaka, but Xiangling will make an appearance for this battle.
Any longer. Illusion shut.
Wind strike.
There is no escape.
Some reason cannot dodge that.
No stone unturned.
Shine down.
Wind strike.
Nice and spicy. There is no escape. Out of the frying pan into the fire.
Get him, Guoba. Well, unfortunately, invulnerable stage.
Illusion shattered. Shine.
Wind strike. Clouds high. The birds come.
Lost connection? No? Okay.
Must leave no stone unturned.
We kind of did, though. Oh, yeah. Lost connection. For sure. Maybe some free damage, though. Actually, did it turn out to be free damage?
There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
Wind strike.
Get all nice and healed up. Thank you, Noel. And we're getting one artifact and a bow prototype. Oh, Dream Solvent. Actually not that bad. Attack percent goblet, crit damage. Still nothing really special. Okay. Time for child. Get Ayaka back in here, and will Kokomi make an appearance? Alright,
All is accounted for.
Inazuma
Let's move
squad.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. Cowering already?
Okay, that was not good.
Take flight. Illusion shattered.
Not bad, not bad. Guess I should take you more seriously.
Get a bit of healing. He's going to dash over. 5 times. Okay.
No use hiding back there. The price of a single slip.
Wait.
There is no escape.
How did I overload? Does he even have any pyro attacks?
Allow me. Uphill battle.
All you do is run. Has your luck run out? Something else catch your eye?
Illusion shattered.
Okay, Kokomi. You're not doing too great. Is Kokomi's jelly still on this field? Maybe not.
Shine down.
Let's move out.
Look at that damage. 100.
Take flight. Embrace the ice. Inazuma shines eternal. There is no.
Clouds high. The birds.
Ouch.
Whirling snow.
Wind strike.
Nothing good here. On to the next.
And if there's one dish that fits the bill, it's blackback perch stew. Come on, let's pay a visit to One Min Restaurant.
Okay, Paimon. A bit random, but thanks for the heads up. Time for Ajdaha. Alright, Kokomi. I'll keep you in the party for now.
You dare overstep your mortal authority? Be crushed!
A brash maneuver.
Fisher!
Illusion shattered. My apologies.
Okay, we really do not have enough knockback resistance. Either that or I'm just getting unlucky.
Time to go.
Shine down. Take flight. Coming Santo out. Select.
Wind strike. As one with wind and cloud.
Alright.
No atonement. For 1,000 years.
Get some free healing, free damage from the bursts. Okay, all healed up. Move in. Hydro time.
You witness your wreck. reckoning!
Illusion shattered.
Bit of swirl. Okay, sure. Just spawns right on top of me. Keep Kokomi on the field.
Crumble!
Taking a lot of damage. We're fine, we're fine. Not Kokopium. So much staggering though. Oops, wrong button. Get out the food. Because Kokomi's not cutting it.
Shine down. Take flight.
Let's move out. Allow me.
Goodbye.
Must learn from my mistakes.
Okay, that was not the greatest.
You stand upon your
And now
truth,
for the
though you know
cryo-hydro combination. This could be a bit painful.
Come,
There is no
experience an eon of suffering.
I do believe I was not supposed to get hit there. Wait. That was not ideal.
Foresight brings victory.
Back to the earth!
shine down.
Well, time to just unleash my bursts.
Break the ice. Born to oblivion. Illusion shattered.
And hope I do not die in the process.
A brash maneuver. Rest and revamp.
There is no wind strike. Take flight.
Let's move out.
We're good, we're good. We're not good.
My much remains.
Ayaka get a kill from the grave? No. Left at 1 HP, had to finish it with Kazuha. That was pretty bad. And the rewards as well, pretty bad. Okay. All that's left is Signora, which I will be spending the transient resin on once I buy that. For now, though, let's turn in these commissions.
Add astro. Add astro.
Oh wait, there's no condensed to make. Right. And here we have Moonlight Merriment, the anniversary event, question mark. It's really no different than any other event. Maybe the crown, the luxurious Sea Lord, is a little bit more than usual, but we've also had those types of events in the past. Looking back at Festering Desire, that's one event that I actually did not really complete. That's around the time I stopped playing Genshin for a little while. Yeah, apparently this is all. Wait, I thought it was supposed to be Ayaka's birthday today, but maybe not yet for North America?
A blade embraces its duty.
Technically still
As a
the
jewel cherishes their
the
gems.
27th of September, where I am. It's a story quest, but it is time limited. Okay. One for foodies. What was the rest? Two for the show.
Time to go.
Hey, guess who's here?
Okay, they added voice acting for this event. But I think there's other events with voice acting as well. Sorry to bother you.
Oh, no way! It's the Traveler and Paimon!
Ah, Traveler, welcome. Good to see you. What can I get for you?
We want some blackback perch stew!
All right, blackback perch stew it is. Make yourselves at home. It'll be right out for you in just a moment.
So why are we ordering by walking in instead of going to the front of the counter?
Thanks, Chef Mao! I was just thinking about you guys, and now you're here. It feels like you heard my call and came running.
I guess we're pretty friendly with Shangling and her dad.
You mean you were about to come looking for us? Uh-huh. There's something I want to discuss with you guys. Did you happen to see how the city looked on the way over here? Everyone's getting ready for the Moon Chase Festival.
Oh, I actually did not take a look around the city before coming here. Just teleported over. Oh, so that's what it's called.
Moon Chase Festival? Is that another one of Liyue's ancient traditions? That's right. Moon Chase is a big festival where we celebrate the arrival of the fall by moonlight. The old folks say that thousands of years ago, this was the time of the year when the Adepti would seek the way.
The way. The way. What is the way?
But it's completely different nowadays. We eat our favorite foods, spend time with friends and relatives, enjoy the moon and the flowers. So much easier. Basically, we just do all the things that people like doing and don't take a whole lot of effort.
Yeah, I think that's most events nowadays, right? People have gone away from the traditions of making everything looks fancy, putting a ton of effort into something that only lasts for a day, a week, something like that. But there are still a lot of people who respect traditions and put in the time and effort to prepare all these nice things for each event. So respect to them.
Sounds like Paimon's kind of festival. With your great taste in food, Moon Chase Festival is sure to be to your liking.
Wait. Paimon has taste?
Hey, if you got a problem with Paimon's taste, just spit it out.
That face is new, I think. It's like a frown. It's like the smug eyes, but a frown instead of, the smug smile.
So are you guys free these days? in this year's Masterful Chefs. If possible, I'd like you to be my culinary consultants.
Oh, wait, Master Chef? Is it going to be filmed? I do have a camera.
That's right. Getting some suggestions from friends will broaden your horizons.
Masterful Chefs, huh? So is that like a competition? Right, yeah. I guess you probably haven't heard about it before. Every year, Moonchase Festival has a different theme, usually picked by the Qixing. This year's theme is Feast of the Bounteous Land, so the Qixing decided to organize a cooking competition. Feast of the Bounteous Land. Pretty much sums up what Leo is all about. Great theme! I totally agree. I heard it was Ningguang that came up with it. She's so amazing and so full of mystery.
So, what do you need us to do?
Well, I want to take part in the competition, but coming up with new dishes is hard work. By the time you finally thought of something, cooked it, taste tested it, it can be hard to judge whether you're really into something or not. And so, I was thinking, I could get the two of you to help by gathering everyone's thoughts on what makes a great dish. I really want to think outside the box this time. And to do that, I'm gonna need lots of different ideas from lots of different people. This'll be a piece of cake! We've got friends from all over the map, haven't we?
We have friends from some parts of the map. I guess 3 regions is enough. We certainly don't lack contacts.
You sound pretty confident. Well, you know, not to brag or anything. But first things first, let's have a delicious one-man meal. After that, we can go around to all of our friends in Liyue and get their ideas one by one. Okay, great. Also, Golba should be back soon, so we can all go together.
Here's your black-back perch stew, folks.
It smells so good.
Thank you, Chef Mao.
It's my pleasure.
That was so delicious. Theory confirmed. This is definitely chili pepper weather.
Xiangling can be a bit of a handful, so please look out for her while you're out and about.
Come on, Dad. Why would you say that?
Because I know you all too well, my dear. That's why. You mustn't be quite so reckless when you're out in the wild, you understand? You do well to be a little more cautious, like our traveler friend.
Don't worry. We're all friends here. Let's all look out for each other. Ah, and Guoma's back. Roly-poling around as usual.
Wait.
All right, let's pack up and head out. You have to try the winning dish at this year's Masterful Chef.
We didn't see Guolba yet. But I've already seen images and videos. So I know what to expect. Some friends are looking for Hu Tao. Hello there.
So, it's outside the box thinking that we're looking for, right? Hu Tao always seems to have a unique perspective, so let's make this our first stop. What? My ears are burning. Did somebody say my name?
No.
Yeah, it's Paimon and the Traveler. Oh, and Xiangling, too.
Wait. I don't think I've ever heard Hu Tao's English voice. Well, I have, but I haven't heard it recently, so I've forgotten what it sounded like. We've come to hang out.
Oh, of course, Hu Tao. Way outside the box. Meaning you're here for some other reason, right? How might I be of assistance? Well, Hu Tao, I wanted to ask you, what kind of food do you like? What food I like? Off the top of my head, I don't really have an answer. Wow, so even Hu Tao gets lost for words sometimes. Paimon sure didn't see that coming. Come on, even the chirpiest birds clock out for the night, right? I'm no different. Pretty sure clocking out isn't something birds do, but okay.
It's okay, Hu Tao. Just keep it simple.
Right! There's no need to overcomplicate it. Just pick a dish and tell me what you like about it. I'm doing some market research. I see. Launching a new dish? Well, let me say right off the bat, nothing weird, okay? Some poached fish, a side of shrimp dumplings. That is all you need. Poached fish and shrimp dumplings? That's a bit ordinary, isn't it? Well, it is and it isn't. Think about it. Poached fish is hot and spicy with a powerful aroma. It's a dynamic dish. Add a side of shrimp dumplings, and there's your static component. Got it? Dynamic? Oh, I can do dynamic. Mushroom slime stew.
That doesn't sound...
No,
Wait.
not that kind of dynamic. A dish is more than substance, it's a mood. Poached fish is red and spicy. It elicits a response from the eyes, ears, nose, and mouth. That's why I call it dynamic. Shrimp dumplings are more subdued, clear and smooth with a pure and subtle fragrance. I call that static. Combining dynamic and static is how you create a perfectly balanced meal. A union between opposite but complementary features coexisting in perfect harmony. Paimon didn't follow that at all. But at the same time, it kinda sounded smart, so... Okay. Dynamic and static. Opposite, but complementary. So is this just
Oh,
another
there's
way of saying
Guoba.
we should keep everything balanced? You know, a little meat, a little veggie, a little salt, a little sugar? Bingo! Except I don't think you need to have a sweet dish for it to be a complete meal. Personally, I always skip dessert. Okay, I think I got it. At first I thought you were just goofing around, but actually you make a really good point. How did I ever doubt you, Hu Tao? Thanks. When it comes to telling tales, the storytellers have got nothing on Hu Tao. Sounds suspiciously like a compliment to me. I'll take it.
You're certainly... or you're clearly a keen philosopher.
Uh-huh. Well, at least one of you gets it. Everything in this world runs on its own set of principles, be it the circle of life or sugar and spice. You either get it or you don't. Since the traveler seems to approve, I'll make sure to factor it in. Paimon thinks we're pretty much done here now. Let's head to Boo Boo Pharmacy next. Boo Boo Pharmacy? Yeah, you'll definitely get some interesting responses over there.
You know something, Hu Tao? What is it?
If you find out anything interesting, you've got to come back and tell me about it.
Alright, a bit of gossip. Quite the walk. I maybe should have just teleported first. Chi-Chi has some pretty good eyes for being behind the counter.
Oh, it's you. Is everything okay? Why, if it isn't the special guest who seldom visit. Less busy than usual, I see.
Wait. I actually do not know Chang Shen. Who is this?
Yikes! What happened to Baiju's voice?
Oh, it's the snake.
Excuse me? The neck. Oh, it's just Changsheng.
Changsheng. Wait, have we heard Changsheng speak before? It's been a while if we have.
Welcome, welcome. Here to procure an herbal remedy, I presume?
No. We actually came for the conversation this time. We're here to talk food. I'm entering this year's cooking competition, so I wanted to ask you both. Oh, wait, there's 3 of you. I wanted to ask the 3 of you what kind of food you like. Most astutely self-corrected. We shall surely supply our assistance. You need to know what food I like?
Does Chi-Chi even eat food?
It's all the same. No flavor.
Chi-Chi has some gustatory dysfunction and can't taste any food. Make no mistake, she's not being uncooperative.
Oh, I understand. That's fine. Still, I'd expect Chi-Chi to have some sort of dietary preferences, though. There must be some dishes that you like the sensation of. Sensation? Yes, there's one. Coconut milk.
Nice. Coconut milk.
And cold. Well, that doesn't help us. It's not a dish, it's a drink.
But we can add it to a dish.
Any thoughts? I like bite-sized morsels of meat.
I agree with Changsheng. Many of our patients are the elderly and young children. They find large chunks of fowl or seafood difficult to swallow and digest. Dishes where the ingredients have been finely chopped, on the other hand, are far more suitable for them. We also see plenty of people with colds and sore throats who find it difficult to eat rich food. From a purely pharmaceutical perspective, I tend to recommend soups and stews.
Got it. Would that be medicinal soups and stews? Medicinal soup. I don't like it.
I must apologize for having such a one-track mind. It's a little difficult to think about food without worrying about the health implications these days. We've had quite the endless stream of patients recently. If you ask me, I think the changing weather is to blame.
That's okay. Everyone's input counts. Keeping it seasonal and suitable for all ages sounds like a pretty good idea to Paimon.
Important considerations for any chef.
Medicinal dishes have higher demands in terms of nutritional balance than the kind of food I normally cook. I don't usually focus on medicinal properties, but since this is for a competition, maybe I can score more points by taking both flavor and function into account. Food with substance. Always better. Everyone will like it. It's a great suggestion. Thanks, everyone. You're welcome. As long as we could help. It's great to have a doctor's unique perspective. I'm feeling inspired.
Oh, how you flatter me.
Receptivity to sensible suggestions make for a savvy chef. Oh, she is! Creating new dishes is Xiangling's favorite thing to do. You can be sure she'll put lots of care and attention into it. Everyone's got their hobbies, and mine is cooking. Usually I just go with my own ideas, but having a whole new perspective this time is sure to make a big difference to the end result. Great! That makes this whole trip worth it! Alright, time to move on to the next. So we've got an independent thinker's perspective and a health perspective. Next, Paimon thinks we should probably talk to some picky eaters. Coconut milk.
Coconut milk.
Now I want coconut milk.
Sorry, Chi-Chi, I do not have a cocoa goat.
Food and medicine are inextricably intertwined, you know. To give a full account of all the ways in which they are connected, why, I'd have to start that story from a long, long way back.
Shh! Nobody was asking.
Thank you, Changshen. Changshen? Yeah. Pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. We got spared the long-winded explanation.
Time to go.
Yujing Terrace. for Xingqiu. Wait, what's up here? I guess I'll... Oh wait, is this where we're going to talk to Ning Wang? Maybe? Okay, that is different. We got a few decorations strung about. Don't really see anything over in the harbor section. Besides that balloon. Alright, who do we have?
Oh, it's the traveler in Paimon. And
Oh.
Xiangling.
Keqing, Beidou, Ningguang.
Greetings, friends. It's been a while.
Hey, what brings you here?
Huh? Everyone's gathered together here.
Has something happened? What's with this great big stone on the ground? Long story. So, just to confirm, I will assume responsibility for handling this stone of unknown origin. Any objections?
None here. You know how to get things done, Keqing. As long as it's with you, I can rest easy knowing that it's in safe hands.
Should I take this to mean that you doubt the relative safety of leaving this in the hands of the Tianquan?
Huh? Well, for starters, Keqing is the one who's always out running errands, rain or shine. Besides, you don't seem to give a wooden more about this whole thing anyway, so what's it to you?
I was merely joking. You, meanwhile, seem only too ready to pounce when an opportunity to publicly lambaste me arises. Even when it means giving our poor mutual friend here the cold shoulder.
Is this a bad time?
By no means. You wish to know about the stone, I presume. Then let me invite the great seafarer Captain Beidou to tell the story, if she would be so kind.
You... Fine. Well, it's a big one, right? And such a smooth surface, too. Makes you think there's gotta be a good chunk of jade in there.
It was found by a fishing crew, not far off the coast. It must have been underwater for years, so the erosion will be what's given it that smooth finish.
Finds like this cannot be kept as private property, and must be submitted to a holder of public office. Placing it into our custody will also give them peace of mind.
Bit of a internet hiccup there, but we might be good to go again.
So, what's inside it? Well, we've hit it with just about every weapon we could get our hands on and haven't managed to even dent it yet. Clearly there's more to it than meets the eye. No weapon could smash it open. Wow. Paimon doesn't think we've ever encountered a stone like that before.
Keqing has taken an unusually keen interest in this giant stone, which is why we are leaving the matter in her capable hands.
Let's put that aside for a second. Traveler, what brings you here? Were you looking for someone? Actually, we were looking for all of you. We need all hands on deck here.
Oh? Hopefully not because there's been some sort of cataclysmic event.
No, nothing like that. Paimon's just getting carried away. I just wanted to ask everyone about their food preferences.
We're back? I think so.
Food preferences? That's a little unexpected.
I have rather simple tastes. Precise, pure, smart, and sophisticated. That is all I require.
That's your idea of simple, huh?
I summed up my culinary requirements in 4 words. Is that insufficiently simple for you?
A few weeks out on the open ocean would fix your flawed definition of simplicity, let me tell you that.
What about you, Beidou?
Me? If it's freshly cooked and piping hot, that floats my boat. If it's got a little chili pepper in there too, I'm one very happy captain.
Paimon thought you would have said bar food.
Oh, bar food works too.
As for me, it's got to be seafood. Okay, got it. So, seafood, piping hot, and, simple but sophisticated.
not a lot of overlap.
And that's where I would disagree. Traveler, surely you've heard of golden shrimp balls.
Yep.
Oh my, they're my favorite.
And I just noticed this detail in Kuching's eyes. Not sure what kind of symbol that is, but it's pretty cool. Never noticed it before.
You need to wash and devein the shrimp, wrap it in finely sliced potato strips, then deep fry it to perfection. There's no room for cutting corners. They're very precisely put together. They taste pure, the presentation is smart, and the skill needed to cook them is highly sophisticated. It fits Ningguang's forward summary to the letter. Huh. So what you're saying is, for all the frills and trills, good food is all the same at the core?
I heartily agree. Golden shrimp balls are a prime example. Their essence lies in combining art and nutrition in a single package. It is a dish of true value.
Okay, got it. So Kuching loves golden shrimp balls.
I didn't say that. Did I?
He implied it, though.
No, at least not outright.
Alrighty. Thanks for all your input. I'll be sure to take it all into consideration.
Traveler, Paimon, do you have anything planned after this?
Imagine Guoba just spoke right now. No immediate plans.
Good. I'd like you to help me investigate something. It's about this stone.
You picked the right people for the job. We investigate stuff all the time.
My thoughts exactly.
Oh,
The
right.
Qixing has a public duty to deliver our final verdict to the fishermen, but there are also some things I would like to investigate on a personal level. I'm sure you've become acquainted with the general background of the Moonchase Festival. However, I have my own understanding of this festival's roots. My grandfather was a researcher of Liyue's traditions. In his notes, he indicated that there was a deity called the Stove God in ancient Liyue, which people paid tribute to at a certain time of the year. Very few written records make mention of the Stove God, and those that do are notoriously confusing. Some scholars believe that the Stove God was just another title held by the Lord of Geo, but others suggest that this was a different deity altogether. One folktale even claims that the ancients found the Stove God's shrine, but there was no statue, only a huge, smooth slab of stone. Shortly after it was found, the stone was lost in transit, and it hasn't been seen since. This stone here has all the same features, so I suspect it could be the one that went missing all those years ago. After many years of researching ancient texts, my grandfather came to believe that the practice of paying seasonal tribute to the Stove God may be best described as a festival. He called it the Stove God Festival. That would make it the forerunner to the Moonchase Festival we know today. But this is all just theory and conjecture. To prove any of it, we'd need to start by identifying who the Stove God really was. Now that Rex Lapis has passed on, and Liyue has entered the age of humankind, his successors should continue to respect our nation's culture and traditions, just as he did. That's why I think the responsibility for this situation should fall to me. It's a chance to shed light on our history, revitalize an ancient tradition, and possibly prove my grandfather's hypothesis along the way. With any luck, we'll nail all three in one fell swoop. It was just a couple of days ago that we received this stone. Right after we decided to use food as the central theme for this year's festival. It makes me wonder. Maybe a divine will is at work behind all of this.
3 birds with 1 stone, huh? That's pretty efficient, even for Kuching.
I'd love to help, but I'm in the middle of a commission for Shangling.
Hey, don't worry about that. This sounds super important, so don't mind me. Besides, we're only... Wait a second.
4 birds with 1 stone.
What? Why are you shouting?
Kuching, can I tag along for your investigation?
But...
Since it's all about the Stove God, I might get to learn something useful about cooking along the way. It'll be great inspiration for me in the competition. Please, let me come along. I promise I'll help.
if it means that much to you... Okay, I suppose you can come.
Really? Thank you so much! You're the best!
Now that that's settled, time to get going.
Hi,
Jingsu
Goba.
Village is said to be home to a lot of historical texts, so I'd like to start by making some inquiries there.
Alright, then it's off to Chingsa we go!
Oh, sincerely, Beidou, you misunderstand me. I have many simple pleasures. I take a stroll through Yujing Terrace and one down by the harbor every single day.
Huh. Well, everyone has their way of procrastinating, I guess.
Yep. Okay, apparently Shangling and Keqing know how to teleport.
Taking a stroll in the middle of a downpour.
Let me do a little bit of role playing.
Let's finish this quickly.
Where's Shangling? There you are.
I'll bring my seasonings!
Granny. Ruoshin.
Hi,
Ruoshin?
Granny. We need your help with something. Are there any old books around Chingsa Village? You know, from a really long time ago?
Oh, looking for ancient texts, are we? Let me think. There is an old warehouse over there, property of the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Many books are stored inside, those that they have no room for at home. In fact, their youngest comes over this way to read sometimes.
The Feiyun Commerce Guild's youngest? You must be talking about Xingqiu.
Xingqiu.
Didn't know they had a warehouse here. Let's go take a look.
I also did not realize Xingqiu was here. Ooh, chili peppers. It is chili pepper weather. What are you doing out in the rain, Dong Dong? Oh wait, artifacts. Oh no, I saw some level 90 guys. I might not have good builds. Yep. We're going in a little bit naked right now. But at least Shangling has something good going, maybe. C6 Shangling should do the trick, right? Oh wait, can I level or ascend Keqing? No. Alright, Keqing is going to be my weak point.
I'm being robbed!
It doesn't look like it. They were just having a nice little conversation. The rain actually helps out a little bit there.
Test subject.
I've come here to clean the book warehouse plenty of times before, but this is the first time I've run into these crooks.
Where'd you... Wait, Goba, where'd you going?
Are you alright?
I am, thanks to all of you. Hey, wait a minute. You're the traveler, aren't you? And you're with... Lady Kuching. An honor.
Ooh, are you a simp?
An
I
honor.
mean,
We'll
shrimp?
try not to take up too much of your time. I understand that this book warehouse is the property of the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Could you advise whether we might find any text relating to the stove god in this collection?
The stove god? I heard that's the Lord of Geo, right?
Huh? Really?
Zhongli?
A friend of mine who conducts research mentioned it once before. We use stoves for cooking, and stoves are built from rock. Some people think that the stove is a gift from the Lord of Geo. And that's why they call him the stove god.
Seems logical enough. But do you have any books on the topic?
I'm sorry, I'd have to ask the young master about that.
Oh, any questions?
Hey, it's
ask away.
Xingqiu.
Hey, it's Chongyun
Wait,
and
Chongyun as well.
Xingqiu.
Hello, one and all.
What? Is this actually the first time we've seen Chongyun? It isn't, right? So why is this popping up? The young thaumaturge Chongyun was born to a clan of exorcists. He travels the land working to exorcise demons. He is an honest and serious lad by nature, and is both hardworking and persevering, never shrinking from any sort of hardship. However, he has one problem that no amount of work can solve, and that is the pure yang spirit he was born with. This pure yang spirit is capable of repelling demons to point where Chongyun has never had to lift a finger to stop. Oh wait. Capable of repelling demons to the point where Chongyun has never had to lift a finger to stop them. As a result, he has almost never seen a demon in his life. This troubles Chongyun greatly, of course, because seriously, what exorcist has never encountered a demon to exorcise before? That's...
Hey guys, what are you doing here?
I was bored with nothing to do, and
Okay.
thought I'd come out this way for a bit of reading. And then I thought, why not bring Chongyun along too?
Yes. I'm just along for the ride, really.
I see the Yuheng Kuching is with you. Whatever brings you here must
Yuheng.
surely be a matter of grave importance.
Master Xingqiu, if I may be so bold, do you happen to know if there are any texts on the subject of the stove god among this collection?
Since I personally selected which volumes to store here, I do have some recollection of their contents. If my memory betrays me not, there is one volume among them called Demystifying the Legends of Liyue, which mentions the stove god.
Might I take a look?
Certainly. If it pleases my lady, I shall lead the way. Sheng, I will take care of things here. You're free to go about your own business.
They're back! So did you find it?
Yes, Master Xingqiu has quite an exceptional memory. Demystifying the legends of Liyue does indeed mention the stove god. However, it says the following. The body of the dragon wielded a tail that could eclipse the sun, and claws to command fire and teach the ways of wisdom. Receiving the gift bequeathed unto them, humankind cooked food with fire, and thus did they prosper.
The body of a dragon? The stories about Rex Lapis say the same thing.
That much is true, but this is the only passage in the whole book. If we want to find out more, we'll have to continue our investigation. There's nothing further to discover here. It seems we'll have to look at other options.
I come from a long lineage of exorcists, and our family too has amassed a number of ancient texts. Now that you mention the stove god, I seem to recall reading somewhere that this god once appeared at the Guili Assembly. Of course, I can't say if it's true or not.
Books are penned by people. All they can do is show what the author was thinking. Everyone's mind is different, so every book on a given topic will give a different account. I apologize that we could not help in a more substantial capacity.
Your help thus far is quite ample. Liyue is a vast and rich land. All things that existed here in the past have left their trace. So long as we do not abandon our search, it is sure to bear fruit eventually. Thank you all. We will continue our investigation elsewhere.
Hold up. I had a question too. Xingqiu, Chongyun, could you tell me what kind of food you like?
Food? Oh no. You're not thinking of taking part in the masterful chefs, are you?
Why are you afraid?
Yeah, I totally am. What's wrong? You look like you've just seen a ghost.
Shangling, this is a major event. I beg you.
Oh, I see.
Please don't cook anything strange for this competition.
What do you mean, strange?
Mushroom slime stew, to give one example.
Okay, fair enough. That dish isn't my most popular. But that's why I'm doing all this research, so I can create some really special dishes to win everyone over.
Well, in that case, I like cold food.
Makes sense.
That's because you can't handle hot and spicy, right?
Yes, you're absolutely right.
My tastes are on the mild side. I prefer gentle dishes with minimal seasoning. Soups and stews, vegetables and broth, seafood or freshwater fish, either boiled or steamed. These kinds of dishes I am most partial to.
No surprises from the Gugua Geek. Okay, another mild child. Got it.
These are just personal preferences, and everyone's are quite different. Are you sure this eclectic mix of opinions will be of any use?
Of course! You're my customers, and putting a smile on customers' faces is my calling as a chef.
Though Xiangling's market research blade stabs often into the dark, her heart never strays from the noble path.
If anyone can win hearts and minds with their cooking, it's gotta be someone like Xiangling. She's got pure intentions and really cares about the customers. No, where's all this praise coming from? Knock it off, guys. You're embarrassing me. Sorry for holding you all up. That's all I needed to know. Shall we carry on with the investigation now? Over to you, Kuching. Where to next?
So we've learned the Stove God allegedly made an appearance at the Guili Assembly. But today that place is largely a wasteland with few traces of human activity. Wangshu Inn is close by, so let's stop off there on the way over and see what we can find out.
Forgive us, for this is where we must part ways. May your journey be a smooth one.
Yes, best of luck. If you run into any difficulties, come and find us. We'll be only too glad to help.
Thanks, everyone.
Let's go! Next stop, Wangshu Inn.
Guili Assembly. Where's that again? Here are the Guili Plains. Alright. Oh wait, let me talk to
Now,
the boys
what's
first.
left to read today? Aha! How about this? Chongyun, take a book, any book, and read it out loud to me, will you? That way, I can give my mind a rest.
Huh? That's why you brought me along?
Don't like that plan? Okay, then I'll read one for you. How about Young and Hopelessly Smitten?
Xingqiu, don't you think you have one too many frivolous books in your collection?
Okay. A Guide to Getting Ahead in Yujing Terrace. How about this one then?
Oh, really, Xingqiu?
Xingqiu. Off to Wangshu Inn. Who's going to be over here? Xiao? Smiley Yan Xiao. I guess he is the chef around here.
There's
Yan Xiao.
Huh?
Oh, traveler.
Who are all these people?
friends of ours. Allow Paimon to introduce Xiangling, Guoba, and Kuching.
Kuching? Of the Chishing? She's the,
Hi.
No need to be so nervous, Yan Xiao.
It's not that. I mean, I'm just your typical commoner. I've never met someone as high up as the Yuheng before in my whole life.
Look at that strong body. Those
Ooh.
powerful hands.
Oh yeah.
Those eyes. This guy must be a really great chef.
Yep.
So is
You
there
can just
something I can help you
tell
with?
by looking at that
You've
body.
come a long way out to end up at Wangshu Inn.
Let me fill you in.
Ah, okay. I see.
Legends claim that the Stove God once appeared at the Guili Assembly. As Wangshu Inn is the oldest extant building in this area, any historical texts from around these parts are likely to have ended up here. Is there a room in this inn for storing books? And if there is, do any of them mention the Stove God?
Well, now that you mention it, we do have a fair few ancient texts here. I remember looking through an old recipe book once. I just need to remember where they're all stored. If you're happy to wait here for a few minutes, I'll go have a look right away. Oh, traveler,
there's something I need to discuss with you.
What is it? We need to pay up or something?
What? No, I wouldn't take your money. We're all friends here. I just wanted to ask if you had the time to make a satisfying salad for me.
What? You can't make that yourself?
Salad? What for?
A certain person comes to mind.
Yeah, guy who hangs out on the roof terrace, you know? Good-looking fella, not too tall.
Yeah, he's pretty good looking.
Shh! Don't you think he can hear you?
Oh, wait, what?
Oh, right. Yeah, maybe. Anyway, you know who I mean. The boss told me to take care of him, but this guy, let me tell you, he is one tough nut to crack. He usually turns his nose up at everything that isn't almond tofu. But the boss tells me you once made him a satisfying salad, and it all went down so well. So I was thinking, could you teach me how to make it too? That way, I'll have something else in my arsenal.
All right.
Oh, so this is for show! You guys really look after him, huh?
Well, that's life, right? You gotta look out for your own people.
Thanks for agreeing to dig out that book.
All right then. Wait right here. I'll be just 1 minute.
Clock is ticking! 59, 58...
Sorry for the trouble, Traveler.
Don't mention it.
Okay.
Okay.
Here you are.
Thank you ever so much.
While Kuching's reading her book, let's make that satisfying salad. Xiangling, what are you gonna do?
She can help.
I'd love to come watch too,
Oh,
but I don't want to get in the way, so I'll just stay here with Kuching.
that's alright.
Okay, shall we go then?
Go ahead and get started. I'll just watch from over here. I only need to watch you make it once to have it committed to memory.
That should do it.
Wait, what? What should do it? Paimon? Oh wait, is it because I already have it in my inventory? I'll just make one for the books. Xiangling's cooking anyways. Here, cook manually. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Now I have 8. But I only have 5. And I have 13 total. Okay, wait. Wait, what? How does it work? Are they not separated? Oh wait, they are in this menu, I believe. So it's attack buff. Yes. 5 plus 8, but when you're in the cooking menu, it shows the total amount. But when you go to cook it, it shows the amount of normal satisfying salad. And when you cook a delicious one, it shows you how many delicious ones. Okay, I get how it works.
All right, thanks for that. I think I've got it now.
You got all the steps down, right?
Of course. Don't forget, I am the best chef around these parts.
Let's go see what Kuching
Maybe
and
the only
Xiangling
chef,
are
though.
up to. Kuching, Xiangling, we're back!
You finished cooking? Good timing. We finished our reading too.
That was fast.
And? Useful? Or no?
Useful. There is a passage concerning the stove god, and it's not what we were expecting. I quote, 60 miles to the northwest is the Guili Assembly. Many were settled there, where they hunted in groups, farmed the land, and made their living from what the soil yielded. When the stove god descended, one god became many, all of which were the height of children. As does a star when it descends into the world, so the stove god went out among the common folk and taught them to create fire. With fire, the
The
people
god
at
is among
last
us?
learned to make hot food, and they dined on rice congee and cooked meat thereafter. This is a radically different account from the one given in Demystifying the Legends of Liyue, and also a conflicting one.
One god became many? Does that mean there was more than one stove god?
Taking the text at face value, that is what it says.
Went out among the common folk and taught them to create fire. So did the stove god really go and teach people how to cook firsthand?
Now that's a god who truly cared for their people.
So, we've got 2
by continuing our investigation and reserving judgment for now. Thank you for this text, Yanxiao.
It's my pleasure, really. Think nothing of it. If anything, I should be thanking the traveler. Listen, you've helped me an awful lot. Not just today, but in the past, too. I want to make it up to you properly, and as it happens, things are pretty quiet here today. So I'd like to take the chance to treat you all. What do you say? Will you stay for a meal?
Wow, he sure sounds confident in his cooking. I like that. Confidence is one of the best ingredients a chef can have. I really want to try his cooking. I say we take him up on his offer.
Kuching, can you spare the time?
It's hard to refuse a generous offer like that. Yes, I think we can fit this in. Yanxiao, we await your culinary creations with great anticipation.
I won't disappoint.
A seat downstairs.
Scenery there is unmatched.
You mean all the way at the bottom here? But the seats are all taken already.
Everybody,
Except for this table, I guess. Okay, Paimon. This is not school.
You think you own the place?
I'll sit here with Guoba.
Oh, Guoba spoke. Guoba sang. Now that is cute.
Here we are. That's everything you ordered.
I'd rather... Wait, yeah, can we trade Paimon for Guoba? Yum.
Smells amazing. I think I've met my fellow finalist. It smells beautiful.
Strange. I never would have guessed that such a gifted chef worked here.
That
This
looks
one isn't particularly known
interesting.
for its food.
Everyone likes a good meal, whether
From
they're
that
staying the night
angle.
or just stopping by for a bite. We call it an inn, but the fact is it's much more than that. We have to cater to all aspects of daily life to make this a true home away from home. Please enjoy your meal at your leisure. I should get back to work now.
Yanxiao, are you taking part in this year's Masterful Chefs?
Huh? You too?
You too?
Yep, I've signed up already, and I've got my eyes on the prize.
This
Your
is
food
a
delicious,
fateful
Yanxiao.
encounter.
I'm really looking forward to seeing you in the final.
Huh. Interesting. All right. I'll see you there.
What was that? Some kind of power move?
Oh yeah, trying to assert
No, it
dominance.
seemed more sportsmanlike than that.
Yep, he's a really talented chef. His food was excellent, and it showed he has a level-headed personality. That's the kind of chef that could be a match for me. I haven't had any competitive cooking experience since my cook-off with Brooke in Springvale.
When the heat is on, you'll rise to the challenge.
You're too kind. Guoba, what are you doing?
Oh, surprise face. He's already eating?
Guoba's eating the...
The...
Those were Kuching's.
Oh,
How could you steal them while she wasn't looking?
Oh,
the
my
balls.
golden shrimp balls.
Paimon, can you speak?
You ate every last one? Guoba, we've been through this. When we're with friends, you gotta be on your best behavior, okay? I'm so sorry, Kuching. I promise I'll make it up to you. What's the big deal? We can just get another plate. After all, it's Yanxiao's treat today. It's not the same, though. The moment's gone. Sure, you can eat something else, but you can never go back and change the feeling of despair as your food is snatched away from right under your nose. The dining experience is a trinity of emotion, food, and atmosphere, and you've got to have all three to make it work.
I have to say, now that you mention it, that is a very accurate appraisal of the situation.
I'm gonna make it up to you, Kuching. Is there anything you want to eat? Anything at all. Whatever it is, I'll make it for you.
I don't have high hopes for this, but equally I don't want her feeling guilty. Okay, I'll let her do this for me. If you insist, there is one dish that perhaps you could try making for me. It's an old recipe from my grandfather's notes.
No problem. May I see it?
I'll get it to you when we're back in Liyue Harbor.
Yum.
Traveler, have you finished eating?
Yep.
Before we do anything else, let's head back to Liyue Harbor. I need to fetch something.
All alone. Cleaned the table pretty well. Alright, so I am out of time for this stream. A bit shorter since I started late. But I will pick this back up tomorrow. For now, we'll leave it here. Think that's all I need to do. We're out of resin and such. No more commissions. Just need to claim the battle pass missions. And I think that's it. So, tomorrow, pick up where I left off today. And wait, tomorrow. Okay, so technically the anniversary event has not yet started for North America. But we've already seen what MiHoYo has to offer. And it's not much, which is unfortunate. They did put a lot of effort into the Moonchase Festival story quest, though. And by that, I mean they wrote the story, had the voice actors speak out the lines, other stuff like the decorations. So it's not a small amount of work. But it's still something they've probably got a pretty efficient pipeline going on for, so.
I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
Yeah. Anyways, that's all. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully on time. And so until then, stay safe, stay healthy, take care. Good night, good evening, good morning, wherever you are, and I will see you next time. And I guess tomorrow is Ayaka's birthday, not today. Well, that's all. Later.